Alright. So I done a few things. Firstly, uh the least entertaining of all the things in which I have done is I have a back sprite now, but I have to redraw the head. It's not doesn't quite match. Bottom part's fine. I gotta realign some stuff on other parts of the animation, but that's not important. But I do need to redo the head. As you can see, the bow actually goes a little bit behind the hair, but it doesn't do that here. It's kind of jarring, so I need to fix that. I just kind of forgot to or something. I don't know, but that's not a big deal. That's an easy fix, and I might need to do something about like the thickness of the lines too, and the way it's proportioned, right? Like it does technically, because it spawns in a different spot, so it looks like it makes it taller, but it's not. The hair is actually the same height, and the toes to hair ratio is the same on every one of these sprites. Not a big deal. I'll get that figured out. This is relatively easy thing to do. I'm not gonna do that today, but I will get to it. I have been working on variables. I'm not gonna show you the variable that I have here, my test variable. I'm not gonna show you that, but I have been working on that. I made a new little animation for this, so I'll show you that, and then I'll show you a couple of other things, including my most favorite thing, the cutscene, which is rough draft, but still. But anyways, you go plop. Okay. So the other thing, the couple of other things. What, you see a little shiny bit over here? So kind of hard to see, but there's a little shiny bit over here. And when you go to that little shiny bit, it's just so jarring, isn't it? I'll figure it out. It won't be as jarring when the color difference isn't there, but it's okay. Anyways, so you go over here, and now it has a little rock. There's a little shiny bit, and then you go to shiny bit, and you pick up a rock, and it's kind of says the same thing. Also, I thought it would be cool, kind of like to play into the story, the lore here, you know, the foundation. For instead of being question mark that eventually tells you your name, it just says child. I think that gives a good representation of childhood neglect, with the child's name not being defined, because you know, just because of the neglect aspect. Anyways, but I don't actually have a thing yet where I think what I want to implement something where like picking up that rock unlocks the ability to do something. It'll be something simple, but right now that's not really a big deal. I'll get to that when I just figure out how to do all that stuff. But you already know about the on and off thing. So just go to the next scene. Lights, and then over here is going to be where you go to leave. Maybe what I'll do is to define that, I'll have like an extra light there, like right over here, so that it shows you, just so it brings it more to your attention, even though it should be obvious, but still. Anyways, here's the little cutscene. There you go. It's not much. It's not much, but you know what? It is something. I kind of want the cutscenes to be kind of like short like that, like the little cutscenes. Bigger cutscenes I'll put more time into, but otherwise I want it to be like kind of simple. I don't want it I want it to flow. That's why I said it's all drawn out a little bit simple and everything for that reason. But it's cute. I thought it was cool, so I thought I would show y'all that. But that's kind of it for this little update. But I am still in the middle. Next thing I'm gonna work on is variables, like little variable. I've kind of figured out some aspects of that over here, and then I got to figure out like items, you know, like having the rock in your pocket or whatever from here, and then you'll go do something. And since you have the rocket now, which the rock, it'll let you do something. I don't know what. Maybe you could throw the rock, like come over here or something, and then you could like skip a rock or some shit. Like I have like a little thing over here where you could skip a rock or throw a rock or something, and it'll like hit a thing and make a thing happen. But other than that, just got a little variable over here that shows a cutscene again, and just testing out variables and stuff. That's why that's there. Yep. Cool stuff. That's it. Bye, or whatever. I don't know. I'll never know how to end videos.